Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will be brought down here at about the
At
17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Lady! Check 52, come on! Hurry!
They'll run on first down. Dickerson shoves him aside, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson, the broken tackle, couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on second and 8. Stafford. That's caught at the 25. A big pickup of 38.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. And when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3. On second down now. Dickerson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is going to be 49er football. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. 9 yards on the gain there, so from second and 19, now we've got a third and 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got a moonwalk. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. On first down, Peyton. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
To throw on third down, Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a former Niner legend in Ronnie Lott. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 94 yards as his guys are on the board first here tonight. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Peyton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. Now a handoff here to his running back. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking who took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, room here to run. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play that time for the Rams. 43 yards. On first down, Dickerson. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On third down, Dickerson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down now. It's Jackson, and he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 4th down, here's Jackson. Got an open man, it's a noon one. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. 26 Mike, 26 Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's knocked away. And